Yeah, so I fell asleep yesterday. I was so tired, I just slowly drifted off into the abyss. Ever so slowly. Ever so slowly. Um, I'm gearing up for the final battle here. Pretty much where I left off yesterday, I just fell asleep. It was a long day at work. Let's see. No freaking mods for the Nomad? Wait, Nomad I mean. Let's see. Wow. So I guess in this world I would be extremely rich as a Pathfinder. Well, not extremely rich, just modestly wealthy. Oh, I hate the balancing. It's like any non-shotgun weapon fires a grenade, but shotgun weapons fires a grenade but with reduced damage. It doesn't happen in real life. Real life doesn't care. You put a grenade launcher in each one of your slugs. Yes, it is a grenade launcher fired from a shotgun. There's no reduced damage because of the concept. Where do these guys see the nuclear bomb? Well, I think you're going to, it's way overpowered. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of games that just let the player skill and player augmentations, whatever they might have, just run rampant. Sorry, that's reality. You wanna get as good as them, you just gotta get good. It is what it is, unfortunately. It makes the accomplishment of being high level that much more greater, you know. So if you get raped by a 5-year-old, I mean like a 10-year-old or an 8-year-old who's played the game for 400 hours, you have to make a decision for yourself. Do you want to come back and troll this guy for embarrassing you in front of your friends with an additional 400 hours added to your repertoire? Or do you want to let it go? It's a very good question. See, I want to upgrade this thing, but it's only a 1% upgrade. I mean, 1%. Oh, we actually use those meditation crystals. Uh-huh. Entirely overbalancing if you can't tell already in games. I mean, I respect they have like for more universally uh, accepted gameplay. Like everyone can be happy, go home happy. But you know, like any millennial or any gamer, we all grew up with games like GoldenEye and wrestling, like Power Move and traditional WCW and WWF, and different types of first-person shooters. You know, Turok for your N64 people, and different types of like games that allowed that one character who's annoying, like Oddjob in freaking GoldenEye was horrible. You know, he's that one short guy that he can get real close to you and melee you and stuff like that. He's just short and annoying. Or what's the name of this game that was just like GoldenEye? Perfect Dark was also pretty good, but there are some things you can do in that game that were pretty annoying. It's not to say it was good development or good gameplay. It's just rather that I don't know. I don't think I would have had solid memories and moments like that had the game been overly balanced and all of us equal in gameplay despite our skill levels. The first couple of Halos was good. You know, it's no fun when all of your friends are perfectly equal. I'd rather have like, you know, a hypothetical Joseph who could beat me every time with this blasted move because he did it so well, or June who entered the game 2 seconds before and beat the hell out of everybody because she found out this one sweet trick with the character. You know? I don't like people just modifying win percentages like that, and that's why the sort of individualism that I feel that the individualism that we grew up with was just, I don't know, just kind of tapered off. You know, no one had any like notable in games, notable abilities because it was just all just balanced programmatically. So I really felt that like it's a letdown to those types of players who form those types of skills, and as individuals to just be, you know, nerfed, so to speak. You know, actual people just nerfed in the game environment for the sake of balancing. And they probably felt that like maybe I lost the skill, you know. You know what I mean? It's a letdown. You're just no longer good at it because the newer revisions of the game just, you know, they did away with that sort of thing. I mean, yes, it does allow for more universally playable experience, but it's just, you know, in my opinion, it was just annoying, and a letdown to lose those sorts of advantages. Unless they broke the game, of course. Yeah, obviously, if they broke the game, you know, the game is broken. You can't have like this one character defeating everybody for no reason. Like, just a race to pick that character then. But within reason, like, really good players got nerfed. At least in my opinion. And how the game design has gone for this for the future. I'm sorry. And if that person was being an a-hole because they were winning all the time, I'm sorry. your body actually is a strong biomechanical being, whatever you're gonna call it, because it receives stress. It gets weak when it doesn't. It's as simple as that. Let me see. I think the Carnifex was the pistol. Of 255 damage. I don't know. I want something. I kind of want something that does a lot of damage, like a gun should. This gun does 47 damage. I would never, ever have a gun that does 47 damage. I shot him! Shoot him again! He's a monster! He's barreling towards us! He knows no fear and has no pain! Doesn't your gun have any stopping power? It's not working! This is a Magnum! Shoot it for me! For Pete's sake! I mean, in real life, if you see an alien, or alien monster, whatever, it's coming towards you, and you're just sitting there. And you have these weapons, and you start firing this weapon that does like it's like a freaking 20. No, it's not effective. It's like picking up the banana in a scary movie. Don't even show me the weapon. Don't even show it to me. Just take it out of the freaking menu system. I have this. What, does it do any damage? Well, no, but hey, Jim, come here. What was that banana you were telling me about? It does damage? Really? Dagnabbit? Oh, I think I visited all these places. Alright, so let's go somewhere. I don't want to visit planets because it's going to put me to sleep.
Vold orbit is steady.
So here on Vold, I'm going to look for some missions, see if we can accomplish them, increase our level a little bit more. I like to have the personal character level very, very high. Hey, it just feels good. You fight a boss, you want to know that you have the max level that you can possibly be. Let me see, I want to get Jal and the Krogan. Jal and Drac.
Proceed, LC.
Here we go, landing away on Vold. They did a good job creating the cutscenes to minimize the load time and the time spent looking at a non-interactive screen, or non-engaging screen. I guess it's inevitable. I see some of the scenes are pre-rendered, that's why, so it's probably just an interim. Yeah, I don't know the complete logic, but I could just be wrong, you know. I wasn't notified by anybody, BioWare, or... Alright, so what's left here? There was some sort of mission thing I can go to. Alright, so I'm just gonna select them. And... let's see what's there. Looks like there are some mission completions.
That's Tetris, according to my map.
Oh god. You guys stop mentioning Tetris every time we get here.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
You know, we were here
Environment check.
yesterday, but that
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
over there is Tetris. Hey man, you were here yesterday. Nobody asked you. Yeah, but I'm the guy with the high and shrilly voice. I speak common sense.
Now that the prefect's gone, they'll be disorganized. Good to hear. Keep me updated. Thanks for all your work. Couldn't have done it without you.
Alright, so this is good. So technically, we've been destroying the cat systematically all over our colonies and beefing up our defenses, except me, not waking up all those military personnel. See if I can talk to him.
You're that Pathfinder, right? I heard about your landing. Welcome to the Araton. I'd offer you space, but a group from Ajara just claimed the last of it.
Sorry, I got a
My
spaceship.
translator lost that one. What's an Araton?
It means shelter from the dark. A hostel for people who don't want to camp on the ice. We're the only Dar large enough to support one, so everyone comes here. I get Ajara researchers, resistance patrols, even your people on occasion.
There were humans here?
Not humans. The spiky ones, Turians. They hated the cold. I had to crank up the sun eaters to thaw them out.
I should get going.
Stay warm.
Cool. So I guess this is like a hotel.
It's the bed. Better than sleeping in the ice in the dark.
It's dark out there, isn't it? It's a good thing Marissa's sun lamp's here.
So I guess you can call this a type of town. And it's good that the you can put in scale. That's another thing. I think I mentioned it before, but this game does a really good job for scale and like just making everything proportional, which is why the game is as graphically realistic as it is. You know, you can actually see some of these vehicles and how they are in proportion to typically human heights and typical like human sizes and so forth and so on. I really find that like amusing. So what this game did really well for graphics was making sure that objects in the distance,
Some sort of guard post.
objects in the distance follow the inverse square law. You know, they get smaller the farther they get away. Without going into it, you know, realistically, and things that are very far away, you know, you can kind of see off into the distance and look realistically as small as they are far. So I say all that just to say that, you know, this game does a really good job of that and managing this new tech that they have to build and making it proportional in size. So the game looks reasonably realistic, and the graphics are great. So I say all that to say the graphics are great.
What kind of thing do I have?
So I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Are you here to observe the Yavara?
What are the Yavara?
Walk onto the frozen lake and you'll see them beneath the ice. They've lived on fold for millennia. Stories about the Yavara are the only Angaran folktales that survive the scourge. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures.
Do I kill
Our
one?
closest tie to our past.
I'm joking.
Your people will poach them right out of existence.
Something I should know about?
24 Yavara have been killed since outlaws of your kind landed on Vold to hunt. We have no resources to track these poachers, and the resistance is spread too thin.
At this rate, our only link to our history will disappear forever.
Raider, the Yavara are vital to Angaran culture. We need to stop these hunters.
We'll do whatever we can to help.
We should hurry.
You said you have folk tales about the Yavara.
Somehow, Yavara stories are the only ones that survive the scourge. Most of them have the same theme. A Yavara song is so beautiful, it can coax the sun out of hiding, reveal the stars.
Just stories, of course, but when your entire history is lost, stories are precious.
I see why the Yavara are important to you.
To all Angara. They're a symbol of what the Scourge took from us.
We can't lose them.
Tell me more about the Yavara.
They're amazing creatures able to communicate through intricate songs. Long ago, we could have heard the songs in person, but the Scourge trapped the Yavara beneath the ice. Now we have to settle the static-filled recordings.
How do they survive under the ice?
No one knows. We've dedicated our lives to studying them, and we still can't find the answer. They're cut off from food and oxygen, yet they still persist. My colleague here has a theory they may be remnant.
We have no way of confirming this, of course.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ishare.
Alright, so here are these there's these Yavara on this planet, I guess, that make these weird songs that the Angara have, you know, as a part of their culture, created stories about, you know, that one Yeti or something, you know, however you want to, however you want to put it. I'll go to this one. That they need some money there to stop the poachers, because it's a significant part of their culture, which is awesome. I'm going to switch my team up so that we have somebody who appreciates. Let's see here. That would be loadout. Okay. So somebody who appreciates. Sorry, Drac. You're good in firefights, but. Alright, let's hop in the buggy, guys. Let's see here. Alright, so I gotta make a close to 180 degree turn here. Start going towards. Alright, see if we can surprise these guys and see what's going on. This is the only thing that looks like it was.
The poachers aren't here.
They must have continued following the Yavara.
Oh god, it's a follow mission. I love this gun. Okay. Alright, so they seem to be following. I might have to track them. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, so Before I move from this site, see if I can track the poachers, since the whole hunting theme is just floating in the air. Nope, I don't see no footsteps or anything. One of these stations nearby. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, sometimes you have to be very polite. Alright, so I have no choice but to go to the second waypoint. See what's going on here. Okay, they're telling me we're really close.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
How are your improvements to POC coming?
I'm having a little trouble tweaking predictability. It's hard to read her sometimes.
Makes sense. Considering you're adjusting her basic design.
Really? Zap shoots at things. I'd call that easy to predict. God. Looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on. There's a data pad here.
Alright, something that, it's useful. We had to pack up and follow the fish. They're actually pretty smart to keep on the move like this. Just use the signal to find us. Van speared a little one. We think it was a cat, and the rest of them went berserk.
Nearly drowned her. She'll get hypothermia at this rate, so we sent her back to the med bay. Means we're a hand short, so get here as quick as you can.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
We'll take care of these poachers, Jal. I promise.
Thank you. I know it's difficult to understand. The Yavara are intelligent, amazing creatures. And they are being slaughtered.
Okay, so we have a possible sentient fish that are being... when you look under the ice, it really feels as if there's another layer that's deep under there. And then you get into your vehicle, move on to the next waypoint. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, yeah, it sucks to be sentient in the shape of a fish and come across anybody with any...
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals by your mine.
Another false reading, but we must be closing in.
Like they are intelligent creatures in the shape of a fish. Hey, where's my fork? Hey, no, they're intelligent. Oh, yeah, right. Alright. I hear a cat chip off in the distance, but... Oh, wait. That's also my stance on vegetarianism. I don't know.
Minerals have been depleted in this location.
I appreciate the sentiment.
The camp ahead contains pet life forms, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
Oh, it's cat. Even better. Oh yeah, I decided to go full biotic. Did all of these enhancements.
This must be the Poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us roll in this cat.
I don't know. On referencing that last statement, did you just try and hit me? I just feel that other species on the planet don't regard, unless they're a true herbivore, they don't regard themselves as being vegetarians. They eat what they need to. I think we should manage our. I think we should overall manage the species that we're consuming and control, prices based off of the traditional supply and demand algorithm, so we don't overeat any particular species. I think we should also stay away from species that display like an unusually high intelligence, because in the future, I'm pretty sure subsequent humans would love to have a giant yeti as a friend. It's just a cool thing, you know. Humans, otherwise we're all gonna just be really lonely in the universe. I don't know. I think some 100,000 years in the future, where all of the aliens that we see and experience were, ancestral. I'm not ancestral, more like childs, or children of their original ancestors on Earth. Like, it turns out it's a very low percentage that life can appear anywhere. Since it did happen on Earth, we spread out across the universe. Hello, Doctor.
The people I hired shot at you and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
After all I've heard, I didn't expect that an Angara led these hunts.
Then you've been talking to the Angara here. I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
Not like this.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
Even if the enzyme helps, the Angara won't accept it when they know the source.
At first, maybe, but the Angara have always been survivors. In time, we'll see reason. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make this decision.
Are you kidding me? I brought you along so you can make this decision. Okay, so if she continues her research, they could build up a Ket immunity to some Ket weaponry. If I stop the research, I protect the species. But they'll feel vulnerable to Ket. think I can find another solution.
Sam, send her information to the Resistance.
Transmitting data.
I suggest you get off Fold before they get that info.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'll contact the commander. Thank you, Ryder. I think this is the right choice.
I'll go. Just let me pack my equipment.
So I decided to let them handle their own cultural ideals and stuff, but the idea is they have to, as a species, come to that realization of what is more important: their tradition and their history and their culture versus the scientific achievement. You know, the benefits of scientific achievement.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
But for now, the fear is that the species would go extinct as a result of it. Apparently, she isn't very good in her methods if they're worried about extinction. And I plan to wipe out the cat as well. They're a threat.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
Okay, so this is nice. How do I get out of here?
I think there was a birth yesterday.
Really? Did you see the calf?
No, but I heard a new song on the recording. I'll let you listen when we get back. You have questions?
I'll leave you to your work.
It's on.
What the heck are these points? Oh man, 2019 is definitely the year to make you feel guilty for doing everything. As far as political correctness and human conduct. Of course, not saying that it's wrong. Just saying that a little bite is actually healthy in life. What's this? Did the mission expire or something? Yeah, I don't see any, well. Alright, so I think we did everything that needs to be done. Did I go too far? Yeah. Alright, let's get ready to be extracted. Extracted. Take us up?
All systems green. What can I do for you?
I should also mention I secretly
I'll let you concentrate.
You
declined
know where I'll be.
all of the provisions that you were supposed, not provisions, but all of the strategies and like things that came out of the blue to help you fight the Ket. So I accepted them and realized them the last time I played, and the end game was super easy. Everything fell into place, and they didn't like know what was happening to them. They're like, "Oh my goodness, what's going on?" This time I want to see if if it's possible. But I think I screwed myself over because I don't have the military team to overcome the Ket in sheer military battle, and all of the different like the crazy AI found on Vold on this planet on the planet we were before I'm sorry, and like just now with the fish, I'm declining all of these scientific finds that would potentially disable the Ket's weaponry, to weapon technology, and it's pretty I don't know how the end game is going to look like. I'm going to have a high level of completion for all the missions and nothing to show for it, based off of the spec that I'm working with. All of them come with some dire consequences. This game really shows you that you can't make friends with everybody. It's really funny. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. R&D integrate the black something technology into the ship. The research. I don't know what exactly that falls under. Maybe we just gotta develop it. Oh my goodness. I guess I'll go to Gil. Oh, in the back of the ship to do that.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
I guess not.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Hmm. Wish they tell you what planet. I mean, it's everything. It's like we're going to this party tonight. Great, great. What's the location? So you're gonna be there, right? Oh, wait, what? Yeah, I guess. Oh, where's the party at? All right, see you there. All right, bye.
The storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then. I'll call a meeting immediately.
Excellent.
Pathfinder, you have pending bid calls.
The Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
It's my job to bring us home, and that's what I'm doing, with or without permission.
Haha, that's the spirit. And the cat?
That's where the ghost storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Hager?
Exactly. Our forged signals should divert some cat from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window. We'll drop you off and make our exit before the Ket catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Right behind enemy lines. Good time to assess our numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the Nexus will split up.
Sounds like a solid plan, team. Pager, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's get moving.
Maybe bone up on the uniform protocol, Liam. Subsection shirts.
Civilian ship. What they do, dock my pay?
We get paid.
Why? You buying next time we go to Kadara?
Are you kidding? You should see my tab.
Aha, aha, aha. He doesn't pay his dad.
Bolt orbit is steady.
If the Archon's information is right, this is the system. Meridian should be here somewhere.
On approach. Trajectory looks good.
Looks like we found Meridian, but it also looks like it's heavily damaged. Take us in. That's the brightest sun I've ever seen.
Initiating ghost storm on my mark.
I'm
3,
finding
2,
Nemo.
go.
Enemy signature detected. Commence pursuit.
Pager, it's working.
Leading a bunch of Ket headed our way, pulling back. It's all on you now, Tempest.
We should get them as close as possible to here. Intense readings could be some kind of control center.
Just get me a
No need to
now wreck
flex.
shop as a
This could get
one-man
messy.
crew
How messy?
with my teammates. Yes.
Looks like a flyby is our only option. I'll get as low as possible, but you'll have to eject over the target area.
I've fallen out of so many things now, I should be a pro.
Heard about your free fall to Habitat 7. Liam said he could hear you screaming the whole way down. Keep it buttoned this go round, huh? It's embarrassing. All right, you know the drill. What's your rate of descent? Shield should take care of the rest.
So far, so good. The Ket haven't detected us.
But once we go in, we'll be clear as day to any troops on the ground.
The Tempest can take some shots if it has to.
Some, not many.
So apparently my rider is extremely confident. That was that. Get out of there. There you go.
Everyone okay?
Of course.
We'll need to survey the area, figure out what we're dealing with.
I am detecting active conduits nearby. Your scanner should be picking them up.
Great. We've got the Tempest to drop us over there. Aye.
Well, is that rain? I suppose in a structure this massive, you can... the gravitational field would probably, be able to hold some, or catch some free molecules, I guess, in the form of an atmosphere. Man, that conduit is useless to me. Wait, what's this?
Pathfinder, while interacting with that console, I detected the presence of a complex network, connected via a central command hub.
A hub? You mean we found Meridian's controls?
Most likely, however, the hub is dark, deactivated.
Alright, so, yeah. I like the concept that they, some alien species just built something just massive enough to
See what Meridian's all about. We can start by finding its central hub.
have an atmosphere. It looks like this is it.
Pathfinder, we are looking at the central command hub I detected earlier. As for the monoliths and vaults, the hub is connected to the two neighboring towers.
So activating the towers will also activate the command hub. So we could bring Meridian online right now? Forget scouting, let's do that.
What about the kit?
Activating a vault has previously activated a purification field. Perhaps Meridian is similar.
Let's head to those towers and see what we can find.
Pathfinder, interfacing with that console has activated a gravity well.
This is Meridian. Unbelievable.
Pathfinder, I'm picking up radio interference. A cat signal.
Alert! The detected signal was a decoy. Peter Zero has been infiltrated. All units are to focus on incapacitation and capture of the Pathfinder.
Incapacitation, huh?
Sounds like trouble ahead.
Head above us! We're completely open!
There's your problem right there. You're shooting to incapacitate, and I'm shooting to kill.
I wonder if there's a...
Look out! Reinforcements!
Which way, Ryder?
I deliver shotgun shells. My own logistics company.
Right, so, command hub. Probably need to check out those other two towers first.
It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Okay,
Tech equipment. They had everything set up to study this place.
Look at all these plants.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
You need something better than that, guys.
Wow, it's all completely overgrown. equipment. Looks like they set up camp. That pillar looks familiar. We've been here before, right? No. Maybe I'm thinking of that pillar.
Big guns! Watch out!
I detect working remnant technology. We could turn that against them.
Isn't going well.
Look out! Reinforcements!
I think that's the last of them. For now.
I have seen organisms like these on Navarro.
Someone get the light? What the hell?
Translating. Pattern 1-3. Pliability 56.2%. Genetic template transmitted for testing.
They were doing things to the Angara.
We can't be sure what this is yet, Joel.
Really? Because the last time we saw something like this, the Kett were turning us into them.
Sam, I need an analysis.
It appears that these beings are not Angara. They are not even alive.
I don't understand. They look so...
The remnant language refers to these bodies as genetic templates.
A blueprint, like the plants we saw.
The Angara? We came from here? They created us? Why?
Maybe they intended the Angara for some purpose that was never fulfilled.
And what does that mean for the Angara? For me? This is big. Too big. Immortai, we have to tell her about this. She'll know what to do.
So Meridian can create life. What if the Archon can make it do the opposite? Destroy life?
It's up to us to make sure that doesn't happen.
If we crack Meridian's controls first, we make sure the Archon can't use it.
Meanwhile, Mother Flesh.
Hey, Sal. You know, if you want to talk about the stuff you found out, I'm here.
Are you reaching out because I am now considered a remnant curiosity?
What? No! No! I didn't mean it like that.
Got you. You should see your face.
Joe! That's why he's so obsessed with figuring out how the builders...
It's working. The entire city's coming back to life. Interesting. That pool was hiding a lab down there.
It's amazing. Look at it all.
One tower online and one more to go. It frustrates and angers me that this place was hidden from my people for so long. Why is all this?
This organism appears to be held in stasis, Pathfinder. What data I can find refers to a plant as a prototype, a blueprint.
Huh. Genetic experimentation.
Area cleared.
Hey man, you know what I'm about to say? You're gonna knock the fuck out. The best thing about you is your shield. No, but it's not working. It's definitely not working.
I wish we didn't have to rush around defending ourselves from Ket. It would be nice to take our time and really look at this stuff. The Archon's forces have been here for years, and they're nowhere close to being able to understand remnant tech.
And that was Mickey.
We gotta be getting close to one of those towers. We need to activate both to reach Meridian's core. It's huge. I hope we don't get too lost.
Or maybe they haven't killed us yet. Because they need us to activate the cores first. If you ask me, strategically speaking, we are right where he needs us.
Look at all those lights. Can you imagine what this was like when it was all working with the builders here? And what do you imagine a builder looks like? Tall, glowy, or maybe short and round and glowy.
We always thought they'd look something like their creations. Now that we know they created us, I wonder
This is a lot of defenses. Like,
Impossible.
Detecting high levels of scourge.
shit. Yep, figured that out quick.
Oh man, I lost that on the battle.
I've never seen anything like this.
Pathfinder, it appears the energy waves from these creatures contributed to the scourge throughout Helios.
So whatever happened here caused the scourge to erupt all across the cluster.
Yes, Pathfinder.
The scourge started here, with the remnant builders.
Or someone attacked them with it. All this trend and stuff. It's like my birthday. I see the conduits, some kind of pattern here.
Detecting low levels of power, Pathfinder. A scan may help identify conduits.
Wow, I think that's fried. Will it even work? Come on, I'm sure some of this stuff's still okay.
Damage to parts of the system are preventing power up.
Can we reroute past the damage?
That may work, Pathfinder. Boosting trace signals.
Some kind of glyph on this thing.
It matches the pattern on the main console, Pathfinder.
Let's see about rerouting the power past all the damage.
Nexus, Pathfinder.
One more try at rerouting this power.
Incoming hostile.
Well, not bad. Gotta make sure the pattern's right.
Incoming hostile.
Must have messed up the power reroute. Need to follow the pattern.
Seems to be working.
So far, so good. Nice. That's it?
The primary console should work now, Pathfinder. Provisional repairs are complete, Pathfinder.
Only one way to know for sure.
Translating. Flight control systems online. Welcome, Administrator.
Looks like those repairs worked better than expected.
Restoring systems has reactivated something else nearby, Pathfinder.
Yeah, but what?
Translating. Exploration vessels condition. It says it cannot retrieve commands from the Meridian engine.
Huh. Meridian engine. Sam, do you know what... There's going to be trouble. Storing power woke up the remnant.
Ryder, I detected present energy on the scan. Suspect your inlet up at Mardi Gras. Sure, Mardi Gras, except for jazz, fun, and not being shot at. What's going on? Are you all...
Can't talk right now. Stay alert. Gotcha. So we'll be able to get into the command hub now?
Wow, when it's all turned on, it's pretty incredible, isn't it?
That happens, y'all. I promise. We did the work. They don't get to reap the benefits.
Isn't going well. Forgot about the remnants, didn't you? Assholes!
Let's hope the remnants tear through the chest. For every soul you destroyed.
No idea. That looks like a gravity well.
Pathfinder, I am quickly building a workable database of the Remnant language. We have not encountered instances of it in such abundance before.
We made it. Looks like Meridian control.
Finally. Whoa! I think we saw that from space. Wonder what's in there.
Translating. Connection lost. Meridian engine not found.
Sam, is there damage here? Can we restore systems like we did
I'm
before?
sorry, Pathfinder. Systems are intact, but they are searching for a component that doesn't appear to exist.
What do you mean doesn't appear to exist?
One moment, Pathfinder. I have found something. Translating. Final administrator log. The opposition's weapon may cause widespread damage. All our weapons, our ships, will not be able to protect us. Protect my goal. We need to disengage Meridian from Command Core, which will remain here to draw fire. Meridian contains all the work to jar down. Nothing else matters. I will send it far. We can return one day. Continue the process of renewal. End of log.
So, this isn't Meridian. Huh. The Archon was wrong. That's funny. I mean, it's horrible. But it's funny the asshole had no idea. We'll be able to bring it back, right?
They'll destroy this tower and everything in it.
This seems perfectly in line with how everything was going. Meridian's gone, and now we're stuck in a cat shit show. Can I please get a break once in a while?
Hello? Time to focus.
We're fighting. The Ket are not taking us. Not today!
Pathfinder, the Remnant City is not without its defenses. This is its central command.
Remnant defenses. Of course. Use them against the Ket. your backs! It's one of those that can cloak! Not getting past me, cloak or no cloak! I knew those men were trouble the minute I saw them.
Ryder, you're not giving up on Meridian.
No thinking while I'm being shot at!
Come on, where are you? I know you're around here. Got you! Lost visual on the leader! It's like the Archon sent all his goons after us. Could this get any worse?
Fiend! Fiend! Fiend!
Got you! Don't forget the rest of those cats! Lost visual on the leader! Got you!
Ground team, is everyone all right?
Everyone accounted for.
We saw everything from orbit. It was incredible. The entire city lit up. The scans went wild.
And Ryder? The Ket are retreating. Whatever you did, it worked.
A full retreat. Well, that's a relief to hear.
Any progress on Meridian? Have you got it working yet?
This isn't Meridian. Or at least, not all of it. Hard to explain. We'll brief you later. So Meridian's gone, but shouldn't this thing know the nav point of where it went?
Contact the Scourge will report Meridian's original path. It would take countless years to determine its current location.
All this remnant tech around us. The Jardan had to have a plan. Their plan seemed to be, oh crap, let's get out of here. Well, if the Scourge is messing things up, maybe that's where we should look. Look at what, exactly? I don't know yet. We'll have to think about it. Yeah, we don't have Meridian yet. But we took this city back from the Ket. That's big. That just means we need to push forward before they can recover. We have to find Meridian. The real one. Sam, collect all the data you can. Radio the Tempest for extraction. This is going to take work. And it's going to take all of us.
Pathfinder, you seem well.
We're all doing quite well here. Thank you.
That is good to hear. This journey can't have been easy. Speaking of which, we know you defied us. You went from Meridian in direct violation of initiative orders, even though our reasons were quite clear. Yet, you were correct, Ryder. We should have trusted your instincts. You have proven time and again that you deserve the title of Pathfinder. I have never been so glad to be wrong.
I appreciate your encouragement and your candor.
I am told there are still obstacles to reaching Meridian. The initiative stands ready to provide whatever support we need.
Pathfinder, if you're done with your call to the Nexus, I'd like to talk to you. I think I've found a way for us to find Meridian.
You seem tired.
Pulled an all-nighter processing the data we received from the Remnant City. It's...
Don't push yourself too hard. Someone's gonna keep you free.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Extremely quick thinking for a human. You saw the perfect drop zone just in time.
Well, we humans get lucky sometimes.
I'm glad to have that kind of luck on my flight deck.
Pathfinder, just the person I wanted to see. Meridian, set on a path its creators, disrupted by the Scourge, now lost. An unmanned ship is at the mercy of ocean currents. Now, think of Meridian as the ship and the Scourge as the ocean. If we can somehow predict the currents and track them, we could figure out where the ocean's taken the ship.
At best, that just narrows down the range of possible locations.
It's better than nothing.
Dr. Anwar's suggestion may indeed be our best chance of finding Meridian. The more we know about the Scourge, the better we can predict how it affects the things it comes in contact with.
We'll need better data. Probes for the Scourge and Garen star charts.
The initiative made charts of Helios from the Milky Way 600 years back. Perfect baseline.
I can compare that to Helios at present. It'll give us numbers, but one set won't be enough.
Sam, what exactly do we need right now?
Readings from within the Scourge itself, collected by probes planted at key points. Once enough data is collected, we'll need initiative resources for mining and analysis. Once that is done, I can build a predictive model that will recalculate Meridian's path.
We have a plan. Now let's make it work. Everyone's counting on us. Let's bring them home.